Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I haven't been active. I've actually been quite sick. Um, and in order to recover, I've been trying to exercise. So I'm sorry for this mess and for this look. I just came back from my exercising. Yes, so there are a lot of things that have been happening, just like always, life is very intriguing indeed. Um, is full of surprises, full of tests and challenges and pain and happiness and love and all of that. So there's been a lot of that lately. With Mercury in retrograde, we had so much to purge that it was unreal. It was unreal at some point. And I was talking to other people as well, to other light workers and readers, and everyone was going through the same thing. Like, we were all experiencing the same thing. Everyone was feeling sick. We had colds. I don't know, that was like really weird. At one time, the people that I was talking to, they were sick as well. So there you go. We're being attacked. No. It's just because, there are a lot of sheep. I could never say that. So I better just keep that to the side because YouTube might think that I'm swearing when I'm not, just because of my pronunciation. So there's been, a lot of different changes. I feel there's been changes within, and there's been changes externally as well. First of all, what I'm picking up is, a lot of people right now, they are trying to practice some self-care, which is great and it's amazing. That's what you need to be doing right now. You have to be looking after yourselves. You have to make sure that you're making yourself happy. You have to feel empowered, and you just gotta basically celebrate your uniqueness and your divinity as well. With these connections, what's been happening is there's been a block right now by the universe. That's another thing. So a lot of times, like, I haven't been able to do many readings, primarily because I have been sick, but then the other reason is because I haven't been able to get that insight into these connections, in my private readings. So there's been a lot of blockages for some reason. The universe, the divine, call it whatever, God, I don't know. They don't want us to know. They don't want us to have that information about, like, what's going to happen next to these connections, because they don't want us to hold, that expectation, because this time right now is all about you. That should be the main focus. And I know that's going to trigger some people because, we all get codependent. We all really want, these connections to work out. We want to be with our person, we want to have the happily ever after. But you guys, just, don't forget that these connections go beyond that. They go beyond the physical union. You're always connected. It doesn't matter who your person is with. It doesn't matter, who they meet. You're always connected. And they know that. Like, deep down, they know it. They might try here and there, to lose their way and just, like, say to themselves, well, I don't know, like, I'm too different, from her or from him. We're not meant to be together. Like, this didn't work out, so that means that's a sign for me. Well, they're kidding themselves, because they're receiving signs constantly, from the universe about what this connection is, about its value, about its importance, and about the mission that you guys have together here on Earth as well. So that was something that just came in. All right, yes, there it is. So what did I say? They're kind of arguing in their heads right now. And, they're trying to convince themselves that this is wrong. They're trying to convince themselves that you guys are not right for each other, because you trigger one another, because you're not the easy choice here, basically. Because if they try to be with you, they know that you will trigger the, I'm not going to say the word because that's swearing, but you will just trigger them so deeply that they will have to look within, and they will have to heal their wounds, and that's something that's very uncomfortable for them. So right now, they're very uncomfortable being around you, being around your energy, because you guys, some of you are vibrating really high right now. Some of you are going through ascension. You're feeling the symptoms, as I said, like, flu, headaches, dizziness, blurriness, confusion, all of that. That was Mercury though as well. And we had the supermoon in Virgo last night. Yeah, we did. So we had that supermoon, and basically what happened with that moon is it triggered everyone, it brought up all the fears and all the insecurities for you guys to let go once and for all. Like fear and insecurity shouldn't be a part of your life anymore. It shouldn't belong to you anymore. You can do better than that. Fear sometimes is a stepping stone to you, realizing your worth and your value and your power as well. But that's how you should use it. Like you should use fear as a catalyst, as a tool to go forward in life, to go ahead in life. You shouldn't use it, to for like self-destructive. Oops. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I just slipped there. What I'm wearing is not very good. I lost my train of thought. So yeah, you should just use fear like that. You shouldn't allow fear, to sabotage you and to sabotage your happiness. And you shouldn't get trapped in fear either, because all it's going to do is it's going to attract negative situations to you, things that you don't want to see. It's going to lead to more triggers, basically. So yeah, some of your people right now, they want to have success with you in this connection, but of course they have decisions to make. And of course they're at crossroads, like always. They're like, what do I choose? Which decision is right for me? Some of them are not listening to their intuition, but I do feel that that's going to change now after the full moon. I do feel like, some of your people will get in touch with their emotions more, with their intuition, and they will start seeing things from a whole different perspective, because this life right now, it's not fulfilling. I don't care what they tell themselves. I don't care, what they are doing right now in their life. If, I don't know, they're trying to, as I said, meet up with new people, these people are not fulfilled. And they know that what they're holding on to is not serving them anymore. It's just an illusion, and it's going to come crashing down very soon as well. So, yes, that's what's going to happen. Oh, why am I so happy? All right. Yes, some of your people, they're still tied down to situations that they need to move away from. Like, come on, get it moving here. It's about time. As I said, some of your connections are blocked right now, You might not be feeling your person's energy as much, and there is a purpose behind it. Like, don't freak out. And as I said, if your people right now are meeting up with other people, once again, don't freak out. It's all part of the lesson. It's all part of the process. Some of them have to serve karma. And what I'm seeing right now is that like new people that they're meeting up with and they're considering as an option right now, to get together with, or I don't know, to have some time with, or to date or whatever. I feel that they have unresolved karma from a past life. That's why, those people are coming into their lives, and they're gonna see that. If anything, it's just gonna help their personal growth, and it's gonna help them on their journey, and it's gonna help the connection with you. So yeah, as I said, don't panic. I do see some clarity having been gained here with some of your people. They're actually starting to see their qualities, and they're starting to appreciate the good qualities, because I do feel like these people at some point, they hit a very low point in their lives, and they hit a depression as well, like really, really bad. And they were in a really dark space and in a really dark place, mentally and emotionally as well. I'm telling you, some of these people like really let themselves go. They might have, gained weight. They were really drinking. They were smoking. They were doing stuff that were not healthy, and they were lowering, their vibration like that. So I do feel like, yeah, some of them, they are starting to gain clarity, that, cutting out of that BS in their life. They're cutting off, people in their life that they realize were not good for them. They were not good for their energy. So I'm making a lot of changes, certainly. They're gaining a lot of clarity as well. As I said before, they're still a bit indecisive about where they need to go in life, but I feel like everything will be coming together, because intuition is coming strong. Their intuition is trying to guide them. Their spirit guides, their spirit team is trying to guide them as well. They're healing, they're healing from like this time where they were deceptive and there was so much manipulation, and like they turned into someone that they didn't even recognize anymore. They really, really lost it there at some point. That's what I'm seeing. Some of them, when they come out of this healing, they're going to see that what they truly desire is commitment. They desire commitment. They desire a higher level commitment, a commitment that's not just 3D based, a commitment that's not just like, oh, I found this person, that is of my culture or like of my status or something, and we bond very well, and, it's all nice and easy, like she's so sweet, he's so sweet, we're bonding, we're connecting. Nah, they're gonna start realizing that that's not the life that they want to be living. They want to have this spiritual union with you. They want to choose this. This is where their heart is, regardless of what they're telling themselves. That's just pure ego. So they're making plans here for their life, what they want right now. They're defensive, but I am seeing that they're not giving up. They're not going to give up, you guys. They might be gone for a while, they might be explore something else, experience something else, but they're not going to give up. Some of them are still working through wounds, definitely, but they're seeing you shining, like literally, you have a glow to you. Regardless of what you guys might have gone through, like if you were sick or, if you also hit a low point in your life recently, the way that they see you is like very different from, how you see yourself. It's like really, really different. They see you as someone who's like so fierce and passionate, and she doesn't let, or he, switch it as needed. Doesn't let anyone or anything get in their way. They have their passions and they go after their passions and their dreams, and I just really admire that from you. It's like you are just radiating right now. And especially, as I said, coming from this Mercury retrograde, things are going to be different. What happened? Is it still... All right, you guys. Oh my God, I didn't realize that I didn't have this much time. Okay, you guys, I hope this was helpful. I will try to upload a second part to